And today, Coach and I will be reacting to highlights of someone who I believe is the best defender out of this draft class, which is full of good defenders. So you've got the Thompson twins, you've got the player I'm talking about, Jarace Walker. Wembanyama can block anything within a 4-mile radius. But I believe Jarace Walker could be one of the greatest defenders of all time. And do you have a problem with that?
I mean, boy, some of them. We ain't even seen it. First of all, we watch this stuff blind, y'all, so y'all can get a real reaction. So that's what's different about us. When we watching this, it's genuinely for the first time, right? Like we might catch a dunk or something like that on social media or something, maybe, but not. We're reacting with you guys, telling you in real time. I just think them big words, bro, for summer league. I mean, but this is my dude. I like him, but one of the greatest defenders of all time, bro. Summer league, man. We'll see. Let's get it.
I think saying someone is potentially one of the greatest defenders of all time is better than saying someone is better than all of the greats combined.
They got it slapped out of there.
Yes.
At a lot of positions and times. Playing the 3 and the 4. Here's Mathurin for 3. Got it. Jackson shot about 38% on his threes last year.
Cookies. I didn't even see him steal it. He didn't make what?
I said he did make
that first free throw on the rim.
This is what I saw. He shot a free throw before a timeout, and when he shot the second one and missed and dunked it, everyone was confused. He was the wise one.
Right? You might want to include us in that much. Look at everybody stop.
So those points counted.
How? Was that the second free throw? So everybody was just sitting around chilling?
Pretty much. Because they took a timeout between the first free throw.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Davis.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of blocking going on inside. I think.
Oh, man.
Potentially the play-in tournament, which was met with.
See? See what I was talking about? See what I was talking about? I said he's Bam Adebayo 2.0. It's their first summer league game, bro. A lot of dudes gonna miss shots as he just hit water all on my man's face. He took my man's face to the car wash. Right? Give me that. Where are you going? Have a seat. Your mom is cooking dinner. Wait. Go sit in the den. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 for 13. 3 for 13. He was horrible shooter. But we look at the whole game, bro. He's making good basketball IQ plays. Oh, hopscotch. Let's go. Man. See what he do. Boy, hey, real talk. This was who I wanted for the Pistons, and y'all see why. That's who I wanted. As much as I love Asar, I want. Oh man, no, Coach Godwin. This is who I wanted. Now y'all see why. See, we ain't just caring just about shots. 3 for 13, 1 for 5 for 3. But what else did you do?
I just have one question. What is the den?
What do you mean? What's the den? See, you ain't hood, right? When you hood, you got a house, ain't but 4 or 5 rooms in the whole house. See, you grew up kept, because I kept your behind, right? You got all different kind of rooms and stuff. In the hood, you got your bedroom, the kitchen, and a den. It'd be like 7 people in there with one little 9-inch TV, and everybody trying to watch their different shows. So the den was where you waited while Mama was cooking Chef Boyardee, trying to stretch that out for 9 people. So you go sit in the den, and you even watching one of Grandma's shows. You know, if you got a little kid in the house, you watching Power Rangers, some stuff you don't want to watch because you the teenager. That's the den. Anyway, that's where he put my man, right? So anyway, you see why the kid said what he said, he think he got a chance to be, and he does have a chance. I'm getting ready to use. I'm just going to use one blasphemous name. I'm not going to use two blasphemous names, just one. What I'm getting ready to say right now is blasphemy. It is blasphemy, but it might also be true. I said it in one of our previous podcasts. When you go back and watch or listen to our NBA free agency podcast before, the NBA draft. Who's the best player in the draft before anybody was drafted? I think Jarace Walker is Ben Wallace with a three-point shot. And if that didn't look like Ben Wallace right there, I don't know what does. See, it doesn't matter how tall you are. It's timing. Playing defense is about timing. It's about IQ, stuff like that. Right? And once again, like Asar, this dude is a winning basketball player. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Woo! We saw a point guard do that. Yeah, we saw Marcus Noel do that yesterday. We saw Asar Thompson do that today. This is your power forward. Right? And he's running like the point. The other blasphemous name that I'm not going to use, I said I wasn't going to use it. His initials is LJ. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all don't know who that is. His initials is LJ.
Coach, I believe everyone knows who that is.
Larry Johnson. So you don't know, but he is a combination of those two different players. And you see it in this game. He is a combination of Ben Wallace and LeBron James. As crazy as that sounds.
Said the name, Coach.
Well, I mean, he's playing like him, right? We're going to go through each play. We're going to go through each play, and even the ref was wrong. He got it right. That's crazy. We're going to go through every play, and I'm going to say Ben or LeBron. Okay, so these, I would like to have seen this live. So the ref didn't even know what's going on. Everybody was asleep.
You could say LeBron in that situation because he had the IQ to know what free throws he made.
It was Ben Wallace defense right there. Okay. Ben Wallace.
Man, there's a lot of blocking going on inside. I think much like potentially the play-in tournament, which was met with
that was LeBron.
Was met with reluctance initially.
Hello? That was LeBron. Come on, where we at?
Walker fires the three.
LeBron. Ben couldn't do that. You know who else couldn't do that? LeBron couldn't do that his rookie year. This is epitome of Ben Wallace. This is Ben Wallace. My man's trying to yoke it. No, sir. No, sir. No yoke for you. Just egg whites. You on a diet. No yolk. Okay. What else we going to do here? Nice little touch pass here. This is, I guess, LeBron. That might just be Jarace. I'm sure LeBron has done that before. But first summer league game, this is LeBron. So you see what I'm saying? It's blasphemy. But it's not.
They get a trap where they want one.
And you don't see guys his size, LeBron, making these kind of moves. Defensively and this is why I said we got to talk about this. And we got a lot of shows to do. Future of the Eastern Conference. Number one is the Pacers. Man, I'm scared. I'm scared of the Pacers. I'm scared. I don't want to play them.
Yes.
Yeah, you got Little Magic, as Coach calls him, Tyrese Halliburton. You've got Benedict Mathurin, who's got a little bit of Kobe in him. Oh, I forgot about Obi Toppin. Are you going to be able to play him and Jarace at the same time? Because I would.
Why can't you?
What do we do here?
No, man, they do, but it's positionless basketball now. No, Obi. Oh,
Was taken
first of all,
before
they
we went to
all
timeout.
four of these guys that I just that kid just named. They all high basketball IQ players.
You might want to
All
include
of
us in
them.
that much.
And IQ matters the most. You got to start all those guys. Like I don't know who they're. I don't know if we haven't been keeping up all the way. I don't know if Duarte's still there, Buddy Hill's still there. I don't know, but those four guys that I just named is the future of their team. And just look at the score. Again, if you want to know how good
Man, there's a lot of blocking going on
your
inside.
team is,
I think
I'm sorry. If you want to know how good your draft pick
which
is,
was met with
just
reluctance.
look at the score. Very few teams were as active as the Wizards this offseason. They were incredibly active. We need to look at Bilal Koulibaly, whatever his name, Koulibaly. We need to watch him too.
Jackson rejects the screen. Got
But
it.
just look at the score. Oh, they done came back.
Made a number
They
of
done came back.
tremendous defensive
But I
plays.
mean,
Looks like it's an
this is the
easy
future of the
dunk.
Eastern Conference.
Twice on the
Them
play. Look at the
and the
flows and the
Pistons.
activity.
You know,
That's been
which
consistent all
ironically,
night. And then you
when the
gotta go
Pistons
and
were winning
make
in
sure you
03,
finish
04,
this
it was
play
always the
well.
Pacers and the Pistons battling. But I think this for right now, I know for a fact the Pacers
Tip pass
have the
back there
advantage.
underneath.
Let's just hope there's no more malice at the palace. Like I don't want that kind of situation to, because
Bounce pass.
the universe has a way of making things happen.
Some smoke.
There.
Stop, dude. Just let that go.
They get a
Malice
where they want one.
at the
Ball
Palace
was in the air for
was
a long
about
time.
a dude that probably shouldn't have been playing basketball, that mentally was not all there,
Looking off the
and
dribble.
that's Ron Artest. He wasn't right.
Transition.
Okay, somebody name what they named Meta World Peace. He ain't right. He was the Kanye pre-Kanye.
Out of there.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what that was about. I will say what Chauncey Billups has said, what Sheed has said, everything. We've seen basketball games where dudes get into it, right? Like we saw the Pistons with Beef Stew and LeBron, right? They went into it with each other. All Ron Artest had to do was fight Ben Wallace.
Is that a technical foul or what do we do here?
And none of that jump would have happened. Guess what Ron Artest did not want to do?
Yes.
Was taken before we went to
Fight
timeout.
Ben Wallace.
There you go.
That's good.
So if he had just fought Ben Wallace, then Ben would have got suspended. He would have got suspended. That would have been it.
Look at everybody.
No, he gonna go and be a punk ass and run into the stands, and then he attacked the wrong guy. The person that threw the pop or whatever,
Tough pass for Allen.
right? He attacked somebody different. So man, don't even bring that up, man. That all these guys, from what I know, the only dude that could possibly start some stuff
Man, there's a lot of blocking.
is Matt,
I think
because he got him out. So that's about the only dude that, you know, I feel like can start some stuff. But there are no what's the word I want to use? It's no street dudes on either of these teams,
And here's Nembhard in
especially the Pistons. They ain't no street dudes, man. Like, these is good guys. It's just good, tough basketball. You can still be tough,
Slapped out of there.
but they not, you know, hood, stupid. You know what I'm saying? They not like that, right? The Pacers had some hood dudes
Jackson shot about 38%
on those teams,
last year. At Houston,
right?
volume
Ron
up.
Artest,
Cornbread away.
Steven Jackson, and then Ben Wallace also. Like, nobody, Tayshaun wasn't hood, Chauncey, Rip. No, it was just those three.
Foul or what do we do here?
So I don't think we're gonna have that element. Like I said, I don't know everybody's background.
Yes.
Ben Mathurin is about the only one that's like, okay, like he might say something, but Asar is not I don't think he's a fighter.
Us in that much.
Jaden Ivey talks a lot,
Flat ball.
so you know I don't know if he backs it up, but he talks a lot. James Wiseman ain't no fighter. You know, maybe Jalen Duren now. Now that, you know,
With the steal.
so that there is a soup there that if you get the soup together, with Duran and Matherin and mix in somebody else, then maybe. But no, let's just keep it to basketball, bro. It's going to be fun to watch these teams, but I have to admit, right now the Pacers, they have the clear advantage.
So you think the Pacers are going to make the playoffs this year?
Both the Pacers and the Pistons guaranteed will make the playoffs.
Jackson rejects the
And
screen.
no doubt about it. And when I say the play, I'm saying they're going to make the play in. I think the Pacers going to make the playoffs, period. And I think the Pistons got a chance to make the playoffs. But they'll definitely, this year, barring, catastrophic injuries, for either team, run down the teams. And I'll tell you whether they're going to make it or not.
Milwaukee, Boston,
Yes.
Atlanta,
Bubble.
Philly.
Got to see who they get. Right now, I'm going to say no. I'm saying flat out no for Philly right now. I know that's controversial, but I'm saying no right now.
Cleveland.
And dude,
Working off the dribble, got ripped.
playing.
And here's
Well, I'm saying
Really?
yes.
They were a top 5.
Damn bubble.
Davis rejects
Bubble.
the
We
screen.
gonna come back with all the bubble teams.
They got it slapped out of there.
Chicago.
We gonna come back to all the bubble teams.
Playing the 3 and the 4. Here's Matherin for 3. Got it.
Charlotte.
Jackson shot about 38% on his threes last year.
Okay, you didn't answer to Chicago.
Bubble.
Charlotte.
No.
That's a layup at the other end.
Just go flat out.
Yep. They ain't no winners on that team. No.
On the rim.
Okay, Detroit.
Bubble.
Indiana.
In. Flat out. In. They're in.
Yes.
Was taken before we went
Trying to think of the
timeout.
rest. Brooklyn.
That's a good basket, right?
Sleep.
You might want to
Bubble.
listen that much.
New York.
Everybody stop.
Bubble. Washington out.
Rollins off the screen.
So let's just count the team that I know for a fact gonna be in. Milwaukee's gonna be in there. Boston's gonna be in there.
Baldwin off the pin.
What did I say about Cleveland?
Said they would be a bubble team.
Okay, that's true.
Man, there's a lot of blocking.
Um,
I think much like
just Milwaukee and ball. Who else?
Toronto?
With reluctance, Jackson slams it home.
Well, they did just get rid of Fran Van.
Bubble. So some of them bubble teams now about to step up, right?
Walker fires
So-
for 3 and knocks it home.
I don't want to put. I don't think Philly. I don't think they're gonna make it. Dude. Like, I think it's gonna be a bad. I think Embiid. I don't want this to happen. I'm just saying. I think given his if Embiid gets hurt, they're a lottery team, and we don't know what happened with the Dame trade. They might give up some pieces. Now if they get Dame, like it's too early. You know what? It's just too early to tell. It's too early to tell. But what I am saying flat out, based on what I know right now,
Matherin underneath.
the Pacers are in,
25.
and the Pistons will probably be 7th or 8th, but they'll be in that play-in, and they'll have to beat somebody. You know what I'm saying, to stay in. I am that kind, and the Pistons won with 15 games. I am that confident in that. That's how much difference that Asar will make. Jaden is better.
With the slam.
You know what I'm saying? We have a better coach. No disrespect
Working off the dribble.
to Casey, who is a good coach.
And here's Nembhard.
Dwayne Casey is a good coach. He's still working for the organization. I think that's awesome.
Davis rejects the screen. Got
But
it.
Monty Williams is a better coach.
Slapped out of there.
And I think if the Pistons are, I don't want this to happen, but I think if the Pistons are close, they're gonna make a trade. Because I think my man wants Bridges, and I would do that now. I would give up Kay Cunningham right now for Mikal Bridges, and then we for damn sure going. But it's gonna be exciting. That's all I'm saying, man. I love Eastern Conference coming back. It ain't the Eastern Conference no more. It never was to me, but we back, baby.
The Eastern Conference?
That's what they used to call it when Brian, because Everybody wanted to hate on Bron because Bron isn't the greatest player to ever walk the earth. So the fact that he was going to the finals every year in the Eastern Conference, people used to always say, oh, he can't do that in the West. He can't do that in the West. He can't do that in the West. And then he went to the Western Conference, and what happened? He won a championship. And then the other time he went to the second round. People didn't expect them to beat the Warriors. They beat the Warriors this year. You know what I'm saying? So he's proven that it's him or whatever. But I'm ready for the new Bucks, man. And this dude, he can score a lot better than what he did. But even if he just does this every game, oh my God, they got so many other options. He doesn't have to score on this team. But this dude is capable of putting up 20 plus. He's capable, as you saw here, having the rebounds, Ben Wallace, and the blocks. But then, unlike Ben, he's a great passer. Unlike Ben, he can stretch the floor. And that's who I wanted for my Pistons. But we'll be all right.
Walker bounce pass